The David Pakman Show at davidpakman.com.
Is Wikileaks trying to start a Michael Hastings FBI death conspiracy? That was the headline today on the Atlantic Wire. Yesterday, we told you the incredibly sad story of the passing of Michael Hastings, a TYT guest, frequent Young Turks guest, reporter for the Rolling Stone, involved in that incredible story that led to the resignation of General Stanley McChrystal. And we talked about the circumstances of his death, which involved a car accident. WikiLeaks tweeted yesterday at 6:07 p.m., July 19th, Michael Hastings contacted WikiLeaks lawyer Jennifer Robinson just a few hours before he died, saying that the FBI was investigating him. Now, I got a bunch of emails saying, David, how dare you not mention the obvious conspiracy that was a government assassination of Michael Hastings. I probably got 10 or 15 emails along those lines. If you look at the video we did yesterday on YouTube about Michael Hastings, you'll see a bunch of comments asking those questions. And this article on the Atlantic Wire says that this seems to be, they allege, an act of desperation from WikiLeaks to become more relevant and more in the news. And they say that Jennifer Robinson, the attorney, that it is said Michael Hastings contacted just hours before his death, is an attorney who is a human rights watchdog and a protector of investigative journalists, not just a representative of Julian Assange and his legal fight. The article on the Atlantic Wire also says that WikiLeaks is simply getting desperate to stay relevant and in the news, which is also why Julian Assange said they were in touch with Edward Snowden before the release of the Edward Snowden documents, even though Glenn Greenwald has said he's not aware of any substantive WikiLeaks involvement with Snowden other than offering to help. New York Magazine says, quotes BuzzFeed editor Ben Smith as saying, yes, before his death, Michael told a number of his friends and colleagues that he was concerned that he was under investigation. Many theories starting. And I really do wonder now, this is a horrible, tragic death via what appears to be, at least as far as we now know, just a horrible car accident. Do we now have conspiracy theories about everything? Have we developed a culture now where whether it's Sandy Hook, whether it is the Boston Marathon bombing, the NSA documents, the IRS, Benghazi? I don't remember a time when everything was a conspiracy.
Neither do I. I don't know when it started. I guess it started with 9/11.
Maybe. I mean,
I guess some people say it started with JFK. But
5 years ago when we were doing the show, we weren't constantly addressing or mentioning that there were conspiracy theories about just about every news story.
Not at all.
Natan?
I think, there's always been a lot of conspiracy theories, especially in the United States. But recently, with the advent of new technologies like Twitter and Facebook and all these social media software, it's just becoming louder. So there's a minority of people that make it so loud that their message gets heard a lot more.